What's up, everybody? Neighborhood picks, neighborhood physics. We're gonna go live anyway, because right now what I'm doing is what we're all doing. So why not stay in here together? Got a couple people coming to the room. Fantasy starts it today is tough. It is tough today. Got a lot of shit. Weather. I want to look at Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. Fucking, he's not coming back today. They're going to scratch him at 3 o'clock. Aaron Jones is going to get scratched. There's some optimism. Why would you even test Aaron Jones? Why would you even play Aaron Jones? I've seen so many guys get hurt after Odell Beckham Jr. 3 targets last game. Wow. I need to go over some best bets before people pop into the room. Hey, who's in here? Who's in here? Waiting for you guys. Sleepyheads. Neighborhood picks. Who are we going with today? I know what I said the other day on my pick'ems, but this is different. This is where you throw the real cheddar up. This is a big, big day. There's a lot of close games, man. I don't know which way I'm thinking on the Rams Packers. Are Stafford and Odell Beckham Jr. going to be on the same page today? I don't know if it's going to go all the way over to. I don't think Beckham's just going to turn into Woods. The way it looked, I see Van Jefferson maybe being a guy. Van Jefferson's not bad. This might be Van Jefferson's time. Maybe Odell Beckham is just not what he used to be. Maybe it's like that Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor thing where you picture the guy being great, but he's just not anymore. But you want him to be. I haven't seen Beckham turn a 6-yard slant to the house. I always say to Patterson across the street, a receiver is a game breaker. Those guys that could catch a 7-yard slant and take it to the house. Odell used to do that all the time on the Giants, and he hasn't done that in ages. Now Odell catches the ball, and he does his Michael Jackson moonwalk, and he dips. Oh, Saquon's doing his rehabs. Come on, Barkley. Giants, Eagles, another tough game. If the Giants just won a couple games, they'd be in it. Eagles got a chance now with Dallas losing. I'll tell you what, I kind of root for the Eagles. I'm a Giant fan, but how could you not be rooting for the Eagles right now? Jalen Hurts is a good, nice young quarterback. Start sits today, guys. Cordell Patterson for the Falcons is active. They got Cordell active. A.J. Brown for the Titans is inactive. A.J. Brown's inactive. I'll tell you what, those receivers for the Titans are good. They're not bad. That guy put up 100 and something yards last week. What's his name? That dude put up 100 and something yards. I got him in my Yahoo. You know what? I'm gonna tell my boy Mel to call me up before people get in the room. Who the hell is in here? I'm waiting for these maniacs. Let me text my my buddies. Best bets of the day. Best bets of the day. Who we going with? Let's talk. Let's win. Let's win some money together. Let's start. Let's see who we're going in for for fantasy. We got questions? I don't see it. I don't have anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was looking down action. Oh, man, tough. Freeman or Dillon? Good question. Well, my personal opinion, I would go with Dillon. I would go with Dillon today. I really believe in my heart that that they're gonna scratch Jones. They're gonna scratch Aaron Jones. So I just don't know if about Dillon. Texting a couple people. Oh shit. All right, now let's talk turkey. We got Freeman or Dillon. I like Freeman. He's been good, but the other back, that's the night game tonight. Baltimore, Cleveland. That's a good game. I got my two running backs. I went right to the start with Kareem Hunt. Now you got Freeman. Latavius Murray's back, but Devontae Freeman is Devontae Freeman's a good. He's been playing well. Let's see Freeman. Let's take a look at Freeman and get in depth with him. Devontae Freeman game log. He had 20 last week, 16 carries, 49 yards and a touch, 6 receptions. That's valuable. Oh, man. Murray's back. But, however, Freeman looks good. Even with Latavius Murray active after missing a little bit of time, Freeman led the backfield still. He's more of an RB3, Freeman. Hey, Petey baby. Yeah, Pitts. I like Pitts. I got Pitts, of course, in all my leagues. Atlanta, I think you got Atlanta, Russell Gage, and Pitts have to be the guys. Kyle Pitts, they're targeting him a lot now. I'm noticing miscues between him and Matt Ryan. If Pitts can catch some of these targets, he had a chance for a couple of big plays. He dropped the ball. Pitts can easily, his ceiling is through the roof. That's why in daily leagues, you want to win cash. Pitts is a great guy to take because he's got a high ceiling. He's the opposite of Jarvis Landry. You want a fucking low ceiling? You take Jarvis Landry. He'll never give you more than a fucking 14, ever. You know, it's crazy. Oh, Jared Cook or Tyler Conklin. Oh, you know what? I like Jared Cool too. I like Cook. I'm big on the Chargers today. I think if we're going to have a day where some of the cream rises here, we're going Chargers, we're going Denver. For Denver had a fugazi start, 3-0. Definitely Cook. Denver had a shitty start. San Diego, up, down. We've seen them beat good teams, falter. But if Herbert is that dude that I think he is, man, I would go with Cook. Yeah, I think they're going to roll. Kareem Hunt or AJ Dillon? Oh, you know what? Kareem Hunt. I am completely sold. I'm completely sold on Kareem Hunt when he's healthy. They kept him out. They had plenty of time. They're not bringing Kareem Hunt back unless he's healthy. That's for sure. Now let's look at Kareem Hunt. Watch Kareem Hunt's productivity. Fantasy, right? 17, 7, 27, 17, 26, 11. That's big time. I would go Kareem Hunt tonight. It's going to be the Chubb Hunt show. Guys, you got to keep this in mind. Cleveland never really got whooped until the Kareem Hunt Chubb thing got split when one of them got hurt. Cleveland was doing good those first 6 weeks. They were a tough team. As soon as Hunt went down, they lost their backs. Baker got banged up. But if you got Hunt, Chubb, they play physical football. We're going into December. If they go in the right way, Cleveland's going to be tough tonight. I would not sleep on Cleveland. I hope they don't play Baker. Claypool or Ayuk. Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I'm not a fan of big fat fucking Ben. I don't like him anymore. Big Ben, he's the king of the 2-yarders. The 2-yarders, okay, catches. What's Claypool gonna? I don't know. I don't trust Pittsburgh. They haven't earned my trust. Indianapolis Colts are gaining my trust. They're hot today. They're hot. Claypool, I don't trust him yet, and I don't like shit teams never take you anywhere. Brandon Ayuk, 49ers been beating up teams on the line. Elijah Mitchell's running well. Debo's tearing up the league. Debo Samuel's a second now. I'd take a shot on Ayuk. I would take the shot on Ayuk today. I had a major dilemma in my fantasy league, one of them. Wait, hold on. Did I miss a call? I had a major fantasy dilemma. I didn't start Pollard. I had Pollard, but now I know for next week I got a good problem because I got Tony Pollard, who I just took in case Zeke got hurt, but he's producing so much now. I might have to take Emmanuel Sanders. That's a fucking cliff. You ever see a guy fall off a cliff fantasy-wise? Emmanuel Sanders fell off the fantasy cliff. Yeah. Emmanuel Sanders, 8 targets, 6 targets, 6 targets, 6, 5, 8, 4, 8, 2, 5, 3. Catches, 4, 2, 5, 5, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, he's not going up. He's not ascending. He never went over 5 catches. He never had a 100-yard game yet. You got to look at guys for what they are. Emmanuel Sanders is a little excited, but if I got one flex open and it's between – I got a question. I need you guys to help me in the comments. Let's say I'm moving forward, playoff football. I got Stafford as my quarterback. I got Chubb and Hunt, and I'm not touching it. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. So I got Chubb and Hunt, right? If I got 2 flex spots and 3 players, right? Who would you sit or start? I got Tony Pollard, Renfro, and Melvin Gordon. Who would you start? Pollard, Renfro, Gordon. 3 flex spots. I can only start 2 of them. I don't want to start too many running backs, man. Running backs give me the creeps because when they have fucking duds, they have duds. Well, I see receivers too. Look at Emmanuel Sanders. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We're doing what we would all be doing at home anyway. Like we're all doing the same shit. I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward. Chubb, Hunt, Pollard, Gordon. Those are 4 running backs. Chubb is not moving. I got Gordon on the bench right now. I'm going to start Hunt. That my theory is my theory. New England is hot. New England is so hot that it's like we're having deja fucking vu. How many times are the Titans going to be a 7-point underdog this year and win outright? Trends. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to pick New England today because Tennessee, all they've ever done this year has been a 6-point, 7-point underdog and win. Oh, they're looking at me again. They're looking at me again. I kind of like the Tennessee Titans with the points. I like the Tennessee Titans with the points, but I kind of like the Patriots to win the game. It's hard. We got some good lines. I'm going to go over the lines right now before we get too much into fantasy. I'm looking for development to see who's starting sitting. I would not, anybody who's got Aaron Jones, I would not start him today. He's not going to play. But if he does, I don't know, man. Why would they play him? The game's in Wisconsin. The game's in Green Bay. The fucking guy's got a sprained knee. When you have a sprained knee, something else could go easily. The game is in Green Bay. I would not start Aaron Jones. The game is down to 2. That line's going to go up later. I'm going to put a couple of dollars on the Rams right now. They're going to scratch Aaron Jones, and the Rams will become a 3.5. If you like the Rams, you want to lay the 2. You don't want to lay 3 because they win by a field goal. You push. Who wants a push? Not me. I think the Rams are going to beat Green Bay. I like the Rams. I'm leaning towards the longer I look, I like the Rams. See some key injury reports here. Key injury reports. Marquise Brown. Hollywood Brown is likely to play tonight. So between Baltimore and Cleveland, pretty much everybody's healthy. What on Baker? What is there any word on Mayfield? Is he playing? Or are they going to sit this kid down? They probably should. Is Kadarius Toney? I think Tony's playing. He let me down last week. I like Dillon as a running back. He's proven it to me. He's got a hot, good lower body strength. I feel bad for guys that got Dillon. It's kind of having Dillon is it looks to me like it's in the ballpark of having, I can't say he's as good as Tony Pollard or Hunt, but Dillon is very good. I think Green Bay put I think they've made their running backs top priority because it seems like they got a couple guys. You know what I love? I'm completely in love. I study like how these guys coach. Chubb and Hunt. Yeah, I'm going to start Chubb and Hunt for sure. I'm going to start Chubb and Hunt, but in those flexes, I got like Renfro, Kirk, Gordon, and Pollard. So if you got my receivers are Kupp and Metcalf, and that's never changing. So I'm pretty set there. So if you got 4 guys and you got Melvin Gordon, Pollard, Christian Kirk, and Renfro, I'm cutting Emmanuel from my own mind. He's out. I like Renfro a lot lately. I think Renfro's got to stay in. I love Kirk, but I probably would go with Pollard right now or Gordon. It's tough. Good problems are a good thing. Good problems are a good thing. Let me see. Rodgers or Brady. That's a good one. You know what? I think Tommy, the way the Colts are playing right now, the Colts are playing teams tough. Man, I could see Rodgers having a good game and still losing. I don't know, man. I guess Tampa Bay is going to have a tough time. I don't love them today against the Colts. And I always talk bad about the Colts. And you know how I fool around with Brady, the greatest living American. I would go with Rodgers today over Brady, I think. Emmanuel Sanders or T. Higgins, man, fantasy favorites. If you've been listening to me, you gotta, even though Sanders already played, stay away from Sanders has dipped. Emmanuel Sanders, you got to go with real time. He started off nice, a little flash in the pan, but he's Emmanuel Sanders. He's going to be 35. I don't know. The only good thing about having Emmanuel Sanders is Buffalo is tough. So they're going to score points. So you always got chances to score. Teams that are in the red zone scoring all the time is good. But right now, T. Higgins by far. T. Higgins is the man. Oh, Jamar Chase. Woo! Jamar Chase is my favorite young player. Jamar Chase is a stud. I got to tell you a funny story about Jamar Chase. A couple years ago, I'm man, I'm looking at it. I'm watching a game, and I see Joe Burrow for LSU, and he hits a guy in full stride on turf, and I think it was Chase. Then he hits another guy, and it was Jefferson. and I'm looking at these 2 receivers for LSU, and I'm like, oh my God, to myself. I'm like, these fucking guys in college, they look faster than the NFL receivers. Like, these 2 guys look better than NFL dudes. Little did I know they were 2 1A NFL receivers. So when I saw them that day in PPR, when I saw them that day at LSU playing, I had no idea they were going to be who they became. And oh my God, I love Jefferson and Chase. You can't go wrong with either one. Flip a coin, whoever it lands on, it's going to be a win. Jefferson's a stud. Chase is a stud. If you go towards matchups, let's see who we're playing here. I actually have Jefferson in one of my leagues. Let me see. Nucci's horses. Who am I going with today? Jefferson is playing at San Fran. He's going to tear shit up. You know, Cousins throws that ball. Going into last week, Cousins had 18 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. They're slinging that rock. Minnesota plays to the level of whoever they're playing. If they're playing like a fucking team that's going to score 50, they'll lose 50-49. If they're playing the Dolphins, it'll be like 6-5. Like, Minnesota's wacky. But I like Justin Jefferson. He was a 1,400-yard rookie receiver last year. Like, I dropped him in week 2 last year because I held on to CD Lamb. Rookie receivers are coming in making more of an impact than they were 8 years ago, 10 years ago. I got burned on rookies in the past. I took Lamb and Jefferson last year and said to myself, oh, they won't both work out. So I dropped Jefferson. My little cousins picked him up. And then I screwed up because Jefferson was the man, even though CD had a good year. You can't go wrong with those guys. Giants, Eagles. This is tricky. Giants, Eagles. Hiyo. That sounds like how my father says hiya. He goes, hiya, hiya. How you doing? Hiya. Giants, Eagles. Here, I'm going to tell you one thing about the Giants. The Giants lost 1 million games by one score this year, last year, all the year. Daniel Jones just keeps screwing up. The Giants are more than capable of winning, but they're not. I gotta stop making excuses for it. Daniel Jones, I'm never the guy that gives up and says what a guy cannot do, but Daniel Jones is making such bad decisions that I'm nervous. The spread is 3.5. I could easily see the Eagles winning by a field goal. So I might throw a little light thing. I picked the Eagles actually in my pick'em show, but I might take the 3.5 or tease it. 6-team tease, 6-point 2-game teaser. See the Giants Eagles game, divisional matchup. That's where you take a 2-team teaser. You take that 3.5 they're getting, you bump it up 6 points. You're liking both ways. So the Giants would be getting 9.5. Then you take another team. Say you think New England's just going to beat Tennessee. You take that from 7.5, knock the 6 off. Now you're laying 1.5. So a nice example of a 2-team teaser is Giants plus 9.5, New England minus 1.5. But you got to win both. But teasers are a nice option in the DraftKings and the betting. That's your style of bet. A parlay is different. A parlay is normal, and you just bing them. It hits bigger. A teaser, you add the points, but you got to win both games. You could do 6, 10. It all goes to your liking. But that's a good way to bet. I could do a few teasers today. The Rams, I might tease them. Daniel Jones or Teddy B. Man. You know what? I'm a Teddy B fan. I like Teddy Bridgewater. Daniel Jones has been screwing up so much. The games in the Meadowlands. I just watched the high school game in the Meadowlands yesterday. It was windy. It was freezing. I'll probably lean towards Teddy Bridgewater today because I think the Chargers are going to score. I think the Chargers are going to have a lot of offense. That game could be more. I think that game will be higher points than the Giants-Eagles. I'm guessing. If I had to pick total points for a game, I think you like that. I'd go with Teddy B probably over Daniel Jones. Let me see if I missed any. I got Higgins, T. Higgins for sure. T. Higgins is forget fantasy for a second, is an A1 football player. Kid's going to be a star. They got 2 super receivers over there. So, yeah, Higgins. Rams defense or Bengals defense. You know what? How are the elements? Elements are huge. I might go with the Rams defense right now. Who the Bengals got here? Who do the Bengals got, guys? Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Pop on in, like and subscribe. Now, we're going to see here. Rams or Bengals defense. That's tough. Let's see. Rams or Bengals. I would probably I like going in weather games. The Bengals, Cincinnati playing Pittsburgh. Bengals defense, 100%. Who do you want to go against your defense? You want to go against Pittsburgh right now? I know it's tough to stop Najee, but it takes 8 years to get down the field. You know, the game might be 18-16. Aaron Rodgers can shred you on any given Sunday. Stay away from going against Aaron Rodgers with the Rams. I would take the Bengals defense because we know Pittsburgh has a low ceiling of an offense kind of. They don't come out and score 40. You know, Ben is immobile. You could get sacks on him. I would definitely go with the Bengals defense. Mike Williams or Odell, full PPR. You know what? Odell, he little Michael Jackson bitch. I'm not a big fan of Odell right now. Odell, it's not translating. It's kind of like the Mike Tyson I've seen in my life, Conor McGregor now. It's the guy that used to be great that isn't anymore, and you just want to keep believing. Who's done more this year? Mike Williams. He's got Herbert throwing to him. He's a big target. What's he, 6'5", 6'6"? And then you got Odell, who stepped in for Robert Woods. But you know what? I don't think it's just going to be a clean slate. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, oh, Odell's in for Woods, and now he's going to become him. I think you're going to see Van Jefferson be good. If you guys do the regular like daily fantasy DraftKings like each week, I would take a little shot on Van Jefferson. You probably get him for cheap, and it's I don't think Odell's doing exactly. I don't know, man. I'm not. We got to see him put up a guy that has not shown out in years. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't do shit. Odell Beckham doesn't do shit. I gotta get it out of my head of what he did 4 years ago on the Giants, and he hasn't done shit in Cleveland. He's at the Rams. He stopped on his route the other day, caused already a turnover. You're right, Hayo. You're right. You're 100% right. Odell, what has he done for me lately? I'm gonna go. Yeah, Mike Williams. They're playing. I think they're playing out in Denver, right? Denver. The air is lighter. People run faster. The ball goes further. Mike Williams out in Denver for sure. For sure. Is Mac Jones the rookie of the year? Oh, you know what? I got two guys, top of my mind, top of my head, instincts. In my mind, I got Jamar Chase and Mac Jones. Am I forgetting anybody? It's going to be Chase or Jones. I would have said 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I would have said Chase. Hands down, Jamar Chase. Now, the way New England's rolling, even though it's not an aerial assault like crazy, it doesn't have to be. Everybody doesn't have to win the same way. Mac Jones is playing good, and he's a rookie. We're forgetting he's a rookie. Right now, it's neck and neck. If I was a sports writer and I had a vote, I might vote for Mac Jones right now to be the rookie of the year. That's a great question. That's a tremendous question. Shout out to Hayo. And I'll tell you what, let's talk real quick about the playoff picture. I hope I'm getting everybody's questions. Look at the NFC. The Cardinals are getting healthy. In the Sleepers League, shout out to T-Rich. In the Sleepers League, my man's got Murray and Hopkins. They've been on the shelf for a couple weeks, and he's hanging out on the 6th seed to make the playoffs. That could be one of the most dangerous teams, to tell you the truth. If those two come back, the Cardinals are the number 1 seed right now in the playoffs at 9-2. Green Bay's 8-3. Now look at this. Look how close it is from the 1-2 seed, the buys, to the wild card. Now, keep in mind, the Rams are the number 5 seed right now in the wild card. They're playing the Packers today. The Packers are 8-3. The Rams are 7-3. I could see the Rams knocking off the Packers today. I don't know why. Man, you got the Cardinals 9-2. New England, I'll get to them in 1 second. The Cardinals and Packers are the top 2. Then you got Tom Brady and Dak. Cardinals, Packers, Bucks, Cowboys. Those are your 4 teams atop the division. The 3 wild cards are Rams, Vikings, and 49ers right now. 5-5. The Vikings and the Niners are 5-5 in the last 2 playoff spots. Then you got in the hunt, Eagles, Panthers, Saints, Washington, Falcons, all 5-6, 5-6, 5-6, 4-6, 4-6. So from the Vikings to the Falcons, which is 6 through 12, you got 5-5, 4-6. That's what separates them. You got more parity than ever. That's why we can't pick these fucking games. Excuse my language. You got 100 teams in the same shit clouded back in the crowd. I think New England can get to as far as anybody. I think New England could absolutely get to the Super Bowl because they're predicated on running and defense. Hey, have you seen Stevenson? That's what I love about Belichick. Stevenson, that kid Stevenson runs hard. I looked at him a couple weeks ago. I said, who is that guy? Who is that guy? Stevenson, animal. I like the backfield by committee. I like the quarterback. I like the defense. That team's built to give everybody a tough game. When you can have a football team like the Patriots and give everybody a tough game, you're dangerous. So the Patriots can go far. They can win a Super Bowl. Here's what I would have to say. Damian Harris or Melvin Gordon. Harris is part of a Bill Belichick backfield. I personally, as much as I love that kid Stevenson and I like Harris, I'm afraid of that backfield because it's hard to predict. Now, Melvin Gordon is a solid pro, and he's splitting his time with that rookie. So I'd go with Melvin Gordon over Harris because Melvin Gordon's hot lately. If you check out Gordon, that's what's been any success Denver's had lately has been Gordon and Williams have been playing real tough, and that's a good tandem. They become one of the better tandems in the league if you really look at it close. So I like Gordon. Philly Giants. You got Jalen Hurts. Giants. Evan Ingram has to come through today. The Giants are a +4 now. Everybody's betting the Eagles. That game went up. You see that? The Giants could win. I would not be surprised if they won the fucking game. Excuse me. I would not be surprised if they won the game. So we'll see what happens. I don't think the Rams are going to continue to struggle today. I don't think so. The 49ers are a tougher team than people think. The 49ers are showing that they're a solid football team. And remember what I told you about parity. Parity, that's a divisional game. I wasn't surprised that the Niners played the Rams tough last week. Wentz, Indianapolis is hot. And T.Y. Hilton's healthy, I believe. And then you got Pittman, who's been like the sleeper of the year. You know what? Wentz could have a day, but I don't like that. I don't like him that much. I wouldn't start him in my fantasy league, but I'm the same guy saying don't be surprised if they win because I like Jonathan Taylor, I like the team, and they've been giving teams fits. What was that? OBJ, Sutton, Higgins, Foreman, D. Johnson. Oh, you need 2 out of those. Okay, eliminate Odell right off the bat. Who the hell? Oh, Johnson. Johnson for Pittsburgh? It's got to be the guy for Pittsburgh, right? Well, first of all, you got to start Higgins. You have to put T. Higgins. Dude, listen, guys, don't wonder about T. Higgins anymore. Listen to Uncle Nucci. T. Higgins is a star. He's just as a football player, eyeball, star. He does things other people can't. Catch radius, hands, speed, everything. He's got it. I would start Higgins for sure. And maybe Sutton for Denver out there. I don't know. I don't like them. Johnson for Pittsburgh? Maybe. And I wouldn't start anybody in the New England backfield. Rams Packers. Let's check this out. 47. I'm going to check the weather conditions in that game. That's a game where you check the weather. 47. Bad weather. Let's see. Rams. The Rams score a lot. The Packers score. 47 seems kind of low, right? Hey, what about teasing that down? Bump that with another team. 47, bring it down to 41. Go over and take another team. I haven't seen the Patriots. I don't want to touch on that. Inactives. Yeah, this is tough. I don't like over-unders. I don't like rooting against points, so I always try to find a way to bring it up. So that's what I like to do there. I like the Rams today. The Rams struggled once. I think they said that every great quarterback this year had at least 2 bad games. I heard that yesterday on somebody's podcast or somewhere. But I think they forgot about my quarterback, Stafford. I only remember him having 1 bad game. Let me check it out. Stafford might be the MVP right now. Let me see. Yeah, no. Stafford only had, can you count 300 yards and a touchdown a bad game? No. 2 picks. That's the thing. 2 picks. The picks. I think Stafford right now might be the favorite for the MVP because I'm looking. He had less bad games. He hasn't had any duds. You want to hear one? Check this out. Last week I had Stafford all year. He's been tremendous for me, and I needed a quarterback. and somebody dropped Prescott in the sleepers league, and thought they would get him back, and I stole him from the guy, and I got him for my bye week. And listen to how you still need some luck. I started Dak Prescott last week. Statistically, now I never had Dak Prescott over a season. I've never had him. I've never even spot started him. It was my first time with Dak. I was kind of excited. Statistically, he had the worst game he ever had in his life. Lowest QBR, everything. He gave me a 1. And but I kept him. I'm keeping him on my lineup. I'm keeping him because I'm not going to drop him to grab like Tim Patrick or somebody hanging on the waiver wire and give somebody else a chance to use Dak on me. So I'm playing defense right now. I think to win fantasy leagues, you got to play a little defense. I think if I drop Dak Prescott and just roll with Stafford and be confident, I'm giving somebody else a top 5 quarterback, top 10 definitely. So I got to hold on to Stafford just for defense. And if something happens, hold on to Dak. Because if something happens to Stafford, Dak is a pretty good guy to go to anyway. How do the Bucs avoid an upset at the Colts? I don't think it would be an upset. The Colts are hot and they're home. Here we go again with the road favorites. I think it's going to be a tough game. I can't wait to see these games. We got great games. Pretty soon I got to start going on my own DraftKings and play some little Scarol on these games. Let's go over these, man. Tampa Bay's minus 150. Damn. If you tease the Colts up to 9, like you don't feel safe with the Colts plus 9, they're not that explosive. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Nuji?
Hey, welcome to Neighborhood Picks. What's up, T-Rich?
Yeah, I figured I'd call in and give you my 3-pick touchdown parlay.
You know what? I like a call-in. You know what? I didn't even think of that. Good job, brother.
Yep, so I'm going to hit you with my 3-pick parlay.
Hey, let's hear it. This is better because this way I won't have to hang up. I can stay on stream because I want to go over these too.
Exactly.
Hit me up.
Drop this real quick.
What do we got?
Keep doing your thing.
Okay.
Ready? Christian McCaffrey to score against the Dolphins.
McCaffrey. Anytime?
I think Leonard Fournette's going to score. I think they're going to be close to the end zone, and he's going to punch one in. I
like that. McCaffrey, Fournette.
For my sketchy one, Tyrod Taylor to score on the ground versus the Jets.
I cannot wait to hear the odds for this. This is a scratch off for parlay?
Yeah, it's a scratch off.
Yeah, a big hitter? Big
touchdown. It's $5 to win 75.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
1,300.
That's a nice one. Wow, that's a nice one. You know what? Those are the best ones. You got to put a couple together. The Nucci scratch. You got to put a few of those together. You want to hear mine for the day so far? I got a couple fun ones I think you'll enjoy. Ready for this one?
Yeah, I'll take them.
Who wore their tie more than me over the last couple years? I went back to it. I went back to the tie. Guys, any 2 teams you pick with a tie, if you put them together and they both hit, you win a lot. For example, I have the Bucs and the Colts to be tied at halftime, right?
Yeah.
Parlay that with the Steelers and Bengals to be tied at halftime. $2 pays $210.
That's actually not bad at halftime. I can't get behind you going a full game tie.
No, not football. It's tough. You know, I do a couple ties here and there. I raise $1, $2. I just mess around. Like I did another one. Eagles, Giants tied at halftime. Bucks, Colts tied at halftime. $2 pays $199.50. That's $200 for $2. That's a scratch off. That's the definition of a scratch off. You put $2 together. You try to bang a couple ties. See, and if you plug one team in with a tie and that happens to hit, and you got them with 6, 7 other teams, then it becomes exciting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You're answering everybody's questions pretty good. I'm pretty much on the same page with you.
What do you think about T. Higgins? Am I higher on T. Higgins than most people? I love that kid. I see superstar.
I traded away T. Higgins because I saw the Bengals using too much of Joe Mixon.
Right, but that could be a good thing because I'm a big Joe Mixon fan too. You know what? That guy's a difference maker. He's a solid running back. He's one of the last guys I have at the cutoff that are still the bell cow kind of guys for their team, like the dominant running back.
I tell you what, whoever drafted Joe Mixon in fantasy leagues, I bet there's going to be a bunch of league winners with Joe Mixon because nobody wanted to take the shot on him.
Yep, and I guarantee you, all the keeper leagues, that would be a guy that you would keep this year. He probably didn't go super early, and you're seeing him come into his prime, a la Derrick Henry and some of these guys. You know, some guys get better when you could see who's really working and training and doing the right thing as when they ascend. Some guys descend, some guys ascend. I can see Mixon improving every year.
Yeah. All good, bro. Well, I'm going to let you go and keep doing your thing. I
Cool.
don't know how much longer you plan on going. But
I'm going to go another 10 minutes, just mess around a little bit. People will catch it because it records, right?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So they can catch that, and then I'm going to go on later. But,
cool.
yeah, just let me know about any start sits.
Catch you.
All right, T-Rich.
All right,
Later. You know what? I'm going to take a shot and call my friend Carmelo right now. Real quick. See, we're going to start our league. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble in Carmelo's league. In this one fantasy league, as soon as Woods went down, no good.
Hello.
Carmelo from Florida. It's my childhood friend. You're on, buddy. I got you on, so just don't curse me out or anything.
Oh, shit.
Hey, listen, I wanted to talk to you about our football league, our fantasy league. As far as starts.
I'm trying to play spoiler this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're having a rough season in there. You'll get them in basketball.
Playing spoiler.
Hey, listen, I got a question. We screwed up in that league. I just noticed we kept it at 13 weeks. We should be playing a 14-week season.
It is 14.
No, it says 13 where I got it.
No, it should be 14, I believe.
I don't think so, Mel. Let me see.
It's this week and then next week's the last week. And
Yeah, that's wrong. We should be playing 14 regular season games. 15, 16, and 17 should be the championship because now they got 18 weeks. Expanded the league. Remember? They expanded the NFL. My other two fantasy leagues, we go 14.
I had asked.
Hey, that's better for me. I'm in first place. That's better for me. I don't want to. I get the bye. Fuck these games. Let's end the season right now.
No, well, that's remember in the beginning I had asked.
Yeah, right.
I should have done that.
Hey, Mel, I got a question for you, man. Would you start one of these Tennessee? Like AJ Brown is out today, and this kid Westbrook, he's got like 2 last names. He put over 100 yards up last week. He stepped right in. Would you start that kid for Tennessee or Jacoby Safe Myers for New England? That's a safe play.
Yeah, but I'd start the other guy. He's got more.
Yeah, right. Hey, I'm slipping quick in your league.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to knock Cody because Cody's got to win this week, or I can knock him out, almost knock him out the playoffs.
Oh, get him. Hey, let's talk basketball real quick. What's up with Steve crying when he made the rules of no unlimited move? You guys made the rules, and now he's complaining because I know more guys than him, and we're making moves.
Yeah, he's just a little hurt because he knows that it's coming.
Wait, why doesn't he just grab 6 guys today?
I looked on his bench. He's got at least another guy he could drop. So
right,
like
he can't find anybody that he could drop. That's funny.
That's it. Then when you lose, you lose.
Like to me, Quickly, Opie Toppin, they're not keepers. You could drop them, repick them up. They're not keepers. I just dropped Quickly, Toppin, and Burks, and I picked up like Corey Joseph, T.J. McConnell for assists, Thornton Tucker. I picked up some NBA dudes.
All these players get, what do you call it too? Recycle.
Yeah. And that's why we should have put a limit. That's why we should have capped our moves because we're using each other's guys. That's kind of sucks. I know sometimes it rolls over when you have like 7 moves a week, but now we're doing it every night. We're robbing each other's guys every night.
Yeah, every night. Like I had the guy from the Lakers.
Yeah, against me he had a great game.
Right, and then certain guys come back and you don't play.
Exactly.
So,
hey,
there's still guys out there. You know what I'm saying? That you can for certain things like blocks. You ain't getting nobody out there getting buckets.
Right.
Ain't no guys out on the waiver wire that's really getting buckets.
Hey, let's talk fantasy football players, Mel. I got a couple questions for you. The 1 o'clock games, I like to mess around with a couple proposition bets. Now, are there any games you're kind of tuned into where you like a player to maybe score anytime touchdown? What about in the Tennessee game? I don't know here. I'm trying to find a
There's
couple.
another one. There's that. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Bucks. What about Leonard Fournette to get in the end zone today? Cooper Kupp. There's a lot of. I'm gonna parlay a couple guys. Maybe Najee Harris. Najee Harris is always touching the ball. I'm gonna go Najee Harris over in carries.
Jefferson Jr.
Jefferson from Minnesota.
Yeah.
I love
The
him.
Rams.
Oh, Van Jefferson, the kid for the Rams.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what, Mel? That's a great call because that kid, it's not just gonna be Robert Woods got hurt, so Odell's gonna become him. I don't think Odell is Odell anymore. I think Van Jefferson's gonna get a lot more balls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he got a lot of balls last week, and the week before that, his come out week.
Oh, hey, same game parlay, right? Right, Mel? I'm gonna take the Rams to beat the Packers, right? And then they have Van Jefferson yards. I can select any number I want and freestyle it. Ready? It starts at 29, his over under, and I could bump it all the way up to 69. What's a good number I should do for him? Should I take a shot and go over 39.5? You think he can get 40 yards?
Which one?
Okay, Van Jefferson receiving yards. Ready?
That's the receiver I just told you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm looking at it because we're talking about it. So now I got a same game parlay feature.
He's
And
getting
they're
100 yards today. He's getting 100.
100. Whoa. Well, listen to this. I can pick a team, and then I can also take a player and a stat and put them together, and it's called the same game parlay feature, and it's really cool.
Right.
So and it pays you more. So for instance, if I take the Rams to win and Van Jefferson to go over 49.5, it would $10 would pay me 35. Should I do that?
Yeah, that's easy. That's what I'm saying.
Easy, yeah?
35.
Okay.
Yeah, over 35.
Okay. So I'm gonna go Van Jefferson over 49.5 I did. What do you mean 35? I just fucking put it in. You told me he was gonna get 100.
Yeah, he's getting 100.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they had 29, 39, 49, 59, 69. I could pick the over under. You get to customize your own shit. You could do more than you ever could betting. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could customize your own bets. So I'm going Rams to win, Van Jefferson, and 29 was a little low. 39 didn't pay so good. So I went over 49.5. So if he gets the 50 and the Rams win, 10 pays 35. Nice little bet, you know?
Yeah.
I don't bet for a bankroll. I bet for action.
Right.
I'm not a jerk off.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Hey, okay. I got a question for you. Ready for this? Tonight's game. Do you think Kareem Hunt will score in his first game back? I think he might. I love Kareem Hunt. It's Cleveland at Baltimore. At fucking Oh, they don't even have him listed. Oh, they do. 17.5 receiving yards, Kareem Hunt. You don't think he'll get 17.5 receiving yards?
Yeah, I think he'll get that.
Oh my God.
I don't know if he scores though.
He might. I don't know. Longest reception, Jarvis Landry, 18.5. Hammer the under. Jarvis Landry hasn't made a 7-yard catch in 16 years.
He's trash.
Jarvis Landry is the king of underproducing in fantasy football. I had Jarvis Landry. He's put up 1,000 yards in seasons and never given me a good week. He's the king of tens.
Yeah, no, I've had him on fantasy all year this year.
Oh.
I didn't.
Oh, you got hit with the Jarvis Landry curse.
He didn't do nothing. I didn't start him last week, and he fucking
went
off last week.
Yeah, Jarvis Landry had 3 good games in the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, it's Jarvis Landry. Stafford or Cam? Woo! Somebody's asking me Stafford or Cam.
And here's the thing. Pollard.
Stafford. Forget about it.
For Pollard. I feel bad for Pollard.
Stafford all day. It's not even close. What's up, Mel?
Pollard needs out of Dallas.
Pollard is one of my fantasy problems. I got Pollard. He's doing so well. I'm going to have to fit him into my flex somehow, I think, maybe, in the future.
You know why they do? You know what they do to him? They give him the ball. He gets all the way down there.
He's so good.
5 or under.
Tony Pollard star.
And then they give it to Ezekiel Elliott.
Tony Pollard might be as good as Ezekiel Elliott right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He deserves his own team.
Yes.
He
Hey,
needs to have his own team.
I found out he led the nation in kickoff return yards when he was in college.
Yeah,
He's a game breaker.
That 100. He went for 100 on him the other day.
Well, I gotta address two things. Someone asked me, Mel, if they should go with Stafford or Cam Newton today. I don't think it's even close. Do you? Matt Stafford all the way. Stafford is on my fantasy team. I'm 9-2 in one league. In the other league, I'm 7-4. The league I got Mahomes, I'm 2-6 or 2-7, whatever I am. Stafford all day. Mac Jones or Cam Newton? Mac Jones is efficient. Now somebody just asked me, Mac Jones or Cam Newton? Mac Jones is efficient. That son of a bitch is efficient, but he's not a high ceiling. Cam, you got rushing, you got passing, you could have a higher ceiling. But I don't know about Cam either right now. Who would you go with?
I'll stick with Matt Jones. I'll take my 300 yards and I'll take 2 touchdowns or something like that.
Yeah, you know what?
I'll go with that.
You're gonna get 2 something with Mac. Yeah. Here's what's gonna hang on Mac Jones, whether he throws 1 or 2. If you can get that 2 touchdowns from him, which could definitely happen, then you're good with Mac. You get 228, 246, and 2. You got yourself a nice game, which could definitely happen because New England is rolling. And the defense keeps giving them the ball back. The defense keeps pinning the other team.
They're disciplined, boy. They're disciplined.
Yeah. Oh, they're disciplined.
That's a real football team.
Yeah. I like New England's hot, boy. I tell you what, though, that's a trap game. That's a trap game. Tennessee, how many times are they going to be a 7.5-point underdog and win? I like New England to win by about 7. I think they're not going to cover. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, Sterling Shepard's out for the Giants. Rudolph is out. Tony is out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Eagles win by 10 or better.
The whole now what does that tell you? Daily fantasy. Evan Ingram. Slayton. Somebody's got to catch these balls. The whole team is out. Oh.
Well, Eagles are still going to win by at least 10. Giants back.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, Hunt and Chubb, you're going to see 40 carries at least. If you add Chubb and Hunt's carries tonight, the Browns never got beat. Nobody ever beat the shit out of the Browns this year when those two were healthy in the backfield. They started to falter later. Those two and that line are going to keep them in the game tonight. I would not just say, oh, Baltimore automatic. I would not. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
These are games, though. What is that? That's the late game, too, right?
Yeah, that's the night game. Hey, what do you think about? I'm so depressed over Saquon Barkley. I got questions from guys now. Saquon Barkley, he came into the league. I thought he was going to be the next Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, all mixed into one. You know, that they had it like if Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson had a baby, it would be Saquon. Like, what happened to this kid? Like I want to bet on him to score an anytime touchdown, but I don't even know if he can make a yard.
I think he's a little overweight.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's a little overweight. That takes away a little bit of explosiveness from him.
Right.
You know, and if you're just a regular back,
right,
no kind of explosiveness, you're not. You know.
Yeah.
You're just falling in line, bro. You're just back of the list.
You know what I'm gonna do, Mel? I'm gonna pick a couple games here, and I'm gonna do a few same game parlays. I like the Rams, but that's not till 4. I don't like messing with a lot of 4:00 games early. So I like studying these ones. I think I got to throw the Giant Philly game out. Don't touch that one, right? That game you got to throw in the garbage if you're a Giant fan.
Yeah, them Giants are going to get blown out, bro.
And you know what? I have a funny feeling about the Colts and the Bucks. The Colts are fucking hot.
Yeah, but Tom Brady ain't going to lose another one like that. Not like that.
You like the Bucks today? Take care of business?
Yeah, I like the Bucks to take care of.
Are they in a dome?
I like the Bucks to slow down that run game, and that's why I asked about Wentz.
Wentz.
If we're gonna find out what Wentz is about, we're gonna find out today what he's about.
Yeah, This is a big game. This is a career game for Carson.
A little bit, man. Tampa Bay's gonna stop that run a little bit. He's not gonna run like that all over Tampa.
This is a big. You know what? Tampa Bay is known to stopping the run. If Tampa Bay stops Jonathan Taylor,
so we're gonna see what this boy can do.
Wow.
He's been relying on this running back all these weeks. Tampa's gonna stop that run, and we're gonna see if this kid can throw the ball now. Wentz, see if they paid him enough.
Hey Mel, I
think Wentz is due for a decent game today.
Mel, that is a great point. That's a fucking tremendous point. You know what? I didn't think of it that way. Everybody's saying how the Colts match up good against the Bucks because they have a run game, but they never tried to run against that defensive line.
No, bro. Those guys are not no slouch up front, bro. Tampa. Tampa's got a decent game, man.
They got a Dominican Sue, Vita Vea. They got fucking monsters.
It'll all say, if the first couple runs to Taylor, if he picks up 4, 5, 6, then you're in trouble. But
right.
If he picks up 1, 0.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Now that you put it that way, I don't trust Carson Wentz either.
Huh?
If this game falls upon Carson Wentz, this could be the easiest game of the day. Now that you're talking about it, I might have to go with the Bucks.
And that's what I'm telling you. It's going to come down to Wentz because they're going to make Wentz throw the ball. Because everybody that's beaten Tampa,
this is good stuff.
Fucking with Tampa, been throwing the ball.
This is good stuff.
A little weak.
This is good, Matt. Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. I totally agree with you, and I didn't think of it from that perspective. Hey, do you think Pittsburgh is for phony? You think Cincinnati, same thing? You think Cincinnati will handle Pittsburgh today or no?
No, that's a rivalry. That's
yeah,
a close one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a divisional game, so it's not in the same category.
Close game.
Carolina's on 1 point. Carolina's only a 1 point favorite down by you, Miami. Why is Miami got good all of a sudden?
Miami wins, bro. I think Miami wins.
Do you?
I think Miami wins.
Wow.
I don't like Cam Newton, bro. I don't really trust him.
Right.
I don't trust him.
These are tough, man. These are tough games.
And they ain't got nobody but McCaffrey, really.
Yeah. You know what, Mel? I'm gonna use this.
I liked them better when they had the other quarterback from the Jets.
Oh yeah, Darnold. Yeah.
I liked them better when they had Darnold.
He had 5 rushing touchdowns right away. They just throw quarterbacks in the garbage. Like there's no telling who they hold on to and who they throw in the garbage. Like we've been holding on to Daniel Jones now for like 4 years, and he's garbage, and we never gave up on him. But Darnold, he goes to a team, starts doing really well, and they already gave up on him.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I like Carolina. I never liked Carolina.
Yeah, no, I know. Me neither. Listen, Mel, I'm gonna use this last half hour and get all my rosters in. So
all right.
I'll talk to you today. Tell Steve, don't be sore. I'm just playing the game. I didn't invent the game, but I'm just winning it.
I already told you. See what I told him? I said, hey, he's only talking facts here, buddy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you for being in my corner there.
Yeah,
so
come on now.
So right now,
don't be so that's why I said, look at my score. It's 6-4. By the end of the night, I'll be up 9-1 because he's got one guy going to my 7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I just threw a 25er.
Been like 3 stats.
I just threw a cool 25 on the Bucks, and I never do that. So fuck it.
Okay.
All right. Listen, Mel, I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm gonna get off now because I gotta get my stuff in. So I will see you guys later. We're gonna get all our bets in fantasy.
Right.
Start sit him though. I would take a shot on that Tennessee receiver. AJ Brown's out. That kid's gonna have another big game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bro.
All right.